When Jesse Overholter realized that children as young as 5 years old could respond to the gospel and be saved, he caught a vision for a ministry that focused on child evangelism. Well, since children are able to hear and believe the gospel, couldn't they also effectively share it with others? Children Reaching Children, or CRC, is a program that equips young Christians to share the gospel with their friends and family. Let's take a behind-the-scenes look at Go and Tell, an animated project created to help young Christians share their faith with their peers. In order to minister effectively, we have to meet people where they're at. Animation, with its brilliant colors and fun, relatable characters, is an ideal medium to use to minister to children.
Exactly.
Go and Tell is the story of a girl named Camilla who wants to share the gospel with her friends, but she's too shy to do it.
I need help. I want to tell my friends about Jesus, but I don't know how.
Go and Tell is organized by the 5 parts in the Wordless book, plus a short intro and outro. The project went through 6 major stages on its way to completion. Let's start with the script. Every project begins with a script. A script for a 3 to 5 minute story can take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks to create. Sometimes one author will write the script, but often multiple writers and editors are involved. I'm not able to get started on the visual work until I obtain a finished script. But once that's done, it's time to put together a storyboard. Animated projects are pretty complex, so I like to say, if our project is a skyscraper, then the storyboard is the blueprint. My storyboards take between 1 and 2 weeks to create, and they often provide the first peek at how our characters are going to look. Once the storyboard is ready, we present it to the Digital Ministries department. Since the rest of the project will be built from the storyboard document, approval here is a really important step. On Go and Tell, my initial storyboards were well received, but I got a revision request to add more ethnic diversity to our cast of characters. Well, as a result, we got Lucas and the adorable Camilla. Well, we were really fortunate to find voice talent for Camilla and Lucas from our local community. Though they're not professionals, they brought a special touch that helped make their animated counterparts come alive.
The first color is gold. How do you know? Just a hunch.
At this point, we're officially out of the pre-production stage and starting into the main production timeline on our schedule. Even though we have a blueprint or storyboard which describes the major moments of the story, now we need to commit to the way the final on-screen image will look. This is done through a style guide so that everyone on the team can understand exactly where the finish line is in terms of art style and level of detail. Whenever I describe the animation process, I'm always amused at how far down the list we have to go before we actually see animation production in our tasks. Well, trust me, we're almost there. Well, during the character design process, we'll commit to final designs for the characters and set them up for animation using a technique called rigging. For Lucas and Camilla, I created digital dolls that allow me to animate them by posing them instead of drawing them over and over. But I wanted to do something special for Camilla. I built an advanced 2D puppet called a multi-view rig, which takes her model sheet and makes it into a posable asset. At this point, all of the critical things needed for animation have come together. Most of the creative heavy lifting has been done, and our animation production should happen smoothly and predictably. I'm happy to report that Go and Tell was produced without any major snags, and it finished in about 10 weeks, just slightly ahead of schedule. Animation is effective at presenting theological content in a way that's fun to watch and easy to understand. Factual information can be accurately and consistently delivered with a powerful emotional payoff. Go and Tell will be available on the Unite TV mobile app and the Unite TV YouTube channel.